We've got a house now, but the base is still basically a small open field with some trees and very uneven. So today I want to turn this into an actual foundation. So that means actually digging down in our home to build our bedroom. We're going to lay out some cow pens and get that going so we can get some steak. We're going to build another wheat farm right next to this, and we are going to terraform this entire area all the way to Y74, all the way out over into where that gravel ravine was from last episode. Then we are going to probably lay out the outline for our wall and try and get that done in this episode. We'll get that done this episode, and then from there we will work on the bridge that's going to span from this gap all the way over to right there where this random villager is just chilling for some reason because they are stuck. So yeah, let's get started on digging down to our bedroom. I know before we get started, let's actually get some new beds made. I want some red beds, so just the classic reds. We're going to turn all of these into red wool, have some left over, and we're just going to make a couple of red beds because I want to have I just want to have a classic bed style, and I think those will look the best. We're just going to go ahead and put those in the inventory for now. We're going to start digging. Let's give it, what do we do? Three up here, right? So, that's 2. We're going to dig all this down, and I think we're going to do a 3 roof height for the floors down here, just to keep it so we're not having like a huge, I think it'll be cozier if we do that. So let's go ahead, and we did not bring our stairs, so I'm going to go get our stairs real quick, and I'll be right back with our stairs. All right, we got our stairs. Let's go ahead and plop those down since we are almost there to the floor and gravel. Hey, this is that part of that gravel crap. There it is. There's our torch we placed down yesterday. So we will have it. We will also do another window like how we have up here. As I just blocked myself off, and then we don't hit our head there either. So that's good. We might end up removing. We'll figure out. We'll just deal with it when we get to it. So let's clear out all of this crap and get that going. But today, yeah, we're just going to be doing a lot of, this is going to be the start of the bigger projects, I'd say. So hopefully we can make some good progress. I mean, we will. It's Friday, so I didn't end up going to Target today. I don't know what ended up happening. Just didn't end up working out. I didn't end up working out for me that way. So I still ate Shake Shack, so I guess that's good. I only ate about half of it. I just really wasn't that hungry this afternoon. I don't know. Sometimes I just get like that, and I'm just I feel weird. I don't know. Which is kind of surprising because you think I'd get munchies, but nope, not really. Don't really get that. But I'd say I'm not really. My appetite's very strange, you know what I mean? And I know there's this whole new thing going out where people think they have CHS, and if you think you have that, then go ahead and let me know. I've been told I have that several times when I know I don't, because I'm not, none of the things that, I don't avoid the foods, my diet's pretty normal. I'm not scared of, chocolates or peanut butter, obviously, or not peanut butter, pepper. It's like I don't know all the trigger foods for that. But I know they tried to tell me I had that when I went to the hospital in Texas in 2021. But I think I got that pretty much all figured out now. So the wood block is right up there. We don't have our spruce, but we know that's the perimeter wall. We just have to think about this logically. So let's go ahead and place all this back. And I guess that's kind of thick, but we'll worry about that during the terraforming. I'll push all this crap back, but we know that's at least where we are. So let's go ahead and find the wooden block. There it is. So we found that. So at least we have the general edge outline. And we're just still going to keep the stone walls as well, but just trying to, which I guess is, yeah, no, because this is where the walls would be. So we will keep the dirt there for now until I do the terraforming, which should be later on in the episode. So yeah, we're just getting our bedroom done, and then we'll get started on making our base an actual, you know what I mean, a proper foundation for a good start, right? So I'm not going to have like there's not going to be any crazy farms or anything like that. You know, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna play this game how I always played it. So, you know, I'm not gonna use. I've decided I'm not gonna use the shield. I'm just gonna just raw dog it and hope for the best, I guess. You know, so we'll see how well that works out for me. But you know, I guess that's part of the fun, right? So let's go ahead and follow along. So this is, I am wasting wall. Goodness gracious. Why do I always do that? Because I don't think before I do. I think that's a man problem, but I'm not even... I feel like I do oftentimes overthink before I do things, but certain people would tell you otherwise, but who am I to say or judge? This is taking forever, but this is fine. It's just part of the build process. Can't really, you know, we have this smooth stone, so we can go ahead and fix this. Let's actually do that right now. And you know what? I'm gonna go, after I fill this in, I'm gonna go get those spruce logs just so we can actually properly do this. So I will be right back with the spruce logs. Okay, we are back. We have the spruce logs. My goodness. Always doing something. Just to help with the framing, and we'll have to do it on the other side as well. We just need to find them first, which I guess I could easily start from here. This will make it a little bit easier. Okay, got that placed down with a little bit of glass, and we need to go to sleep. I am worried about this, so let's go ahead and just do a basic fill so we're not getting exploded all over. And then we're going to go to bed, and then I will edit to where we're at the yeah, I'll edit to where we're at the sand island. Okay, we've found the sand. Boom. So I'm just going to get a shitload of it. I'm probably going to get, well, let's see, we'll do 2 stacks. So I'll put all this crap in here. We got plenty of shovels, so I will come back when we have 2 stacks of sand. All right, we have 2 stacks of sand. So look at all this right here. This is what I was talking about in the last episode. All of our resources seem to be coming from these above ground sources. So, I mean, obviously sand would, but it's kind of nice that we have just all this sand just right here next to our base. There should be plenty of sand for all of our projects, all the glass that we need in the world, hopefully. I mean, if we need more than this, then you know we've done good. So yeah, let's head back to base, which is just over here. And that ravine seems to, no, this is just another random ravine, but through the forest, which I like a lot. So we do have some oak over here, now we know that. But all this right here is going to be Y74 with our wall right here, just sort of running along, going the wrong way. Just running along that way, and it's not going to be a crazy wall. Like I said, it's not. Don't expect like a 20 block high wall. I'm not going to do anything crazy like that. We might do 6. I'm thinking 5 to 6 blocks tall, and with a little walkway on the top. Obviously, just to get a basic wall structure going. And I think 6 meters is probably. I feel like that's pretty standard for. You know, I guess not necessarily medieval, but just like a basic town, right? Like a 6 meter high wall, you know, that feels like a pretty, you know, pretty substantial height. So let's go ahead and go back down below. I'm having to eat a lot. So these pork chops, I guess I could look that up and see if steak is actually the best food source in the game. I just feel like it is. I mean, that's what I've always heard, and it's what I believe. So we're going to get those in. Oh, the leaf litter. Ugh. Okay. Back underground. So we got the glass going, but we'll leave that crap blocked up. We'll take the free copper, And yeah, so this looks pretty solid, pretty cozy right now. Yeah. Let's go ahead and clear out the floor. And I think I might, yeah, we're going to do oak floor in this on the bedroom just to divide it up a little bit. So I might switch out the stairs for some spruce stairs, or we might just get a different stair color altogether once we are done. But for now, we're just going to go, we're going to do, yeah, I have plenty of oak, so we should have that. We're going to do an oak floor, and I think that's going to look really nice. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick while we're here. Boom, boom, boom. And that trader outside, my God, see, like, oh, I need to look that up, because that thing agitates me so badly. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. And this freaking camels, just like, go away, dude. I really am not a big fan of that guy. I might just find a way to delete him permanently from my game if I can. You know what I mean? Like, why I don't know. Unless the villager is like some OP ass thing that I just am completely unaware of, let me know, please, because I would love to know if there's actually any good use for that villager. Because I might find like a torture chamber, just put him in a fucking obsidian, a 7-layered obsidian cage to just, that's where you'll stay, bro. I really am not a fan of the villager, or the trader. The villagers are fine, because like I said, I don't have to go over there. But with the trader, he just will find you, and it's just like, bro, like, please, I don't know, let us disable that or something. Just, I don't know. I guess I could turn the friendly creatures noises down, but I don't know. What's the fun in that? I like to hear animals and stuff, you know what I mean? So, goodness, of course I don't. Let's go get some more oak. Let me actually get a good look at the house. And this fucking asshole. Fucking, what a, ugh. I can't really get that angry. Only one oak, yeah, rain on my parade. Okay, so let's go back to the forest and let's go get some oak. Or you know what, we have some oak right here. So I'm gonna deforest our little oak trees, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, we got all that oak. Now we are just gonna head back to the house. There she is from the distance, the beautiful little fox running around outside. That freaking trader. Yeah, we should have plenty of glass too, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. Let's go ahead and get us, we'll just make it all. Because we need to, I guess we didn't really need to make it all, but we find uses for oak around these parts. Let's punch this out, since we are going to be filling this in with glass, and I don't want to forget about this. This is where I think we're going to have it flat. I think that's just how we're going to do it, and I think that's going to look really cool. So place the glass down, and we are now safe. So let's think about what we want. I need to get some wool for a painting. So I guess we'll do a small twin for a king. So we will put that bed back. Let's do a spruce frame, because I like to do this right here. And then I like to also just have it going on the top like that. And then we can take our fences, do some oak fences, and just have one there and have one there to sort of hold ourselves in there. And I don't want to, yeah, I think that looks good. So that's our bed. What these things are, I don't know, but they're just there because I think they look good. That's what I usually do, but I guess we'll reset our spawn point for some fucking reason. I don't even know why they let you do that. Okay, so we need to get, I don't think I have any wool for a painting, but we'll call that bedroom done for now. Now it is time to start the big project, right? So we are going to, what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to time lapse all this because we are going to need to be getting a lot of dirt. So I'm going to fix this right back here. All of this will come down to flat, basically. So all of this is going to be flat. We're going to remove all the trees, flatten this out, and then we're going to build another wheat field. I might build a wheat field first. You'll see in the time lapse that I'm about to do, but And that just fucking popped up. Okay, so we're going to put another wheat field right here to expedite that growth. And then we are going to be filling in all the way to the ridge, So this is going to take a minute. That's why we're doing a time lapse. So all the way to right here will be filled into Y74. So that's why it's not that crazy, but all of this, even all the way over to the mountain, is going to have to be raised up to Y74. So, or we'll see how it looks, and we might just have like a natural steep, but definitely to right here, we're going to be filling all this crap in and fixing this hole. So let's go to bed. So I'm actually going to start the time lapse now. I will see you guys when I get back. Okay, we have finished terraforming all of this. Well, we haven't really finished yet, but we have gotten to the point where we can start framing the wall. So eventually I will have to flatten all this out to Y95. So another mega terraforming project that I'm embarking upon myself, because I want this top of this mountain to be just where we put everything else. Maybe something cool, maybe like a little temple or something. I don't know. But I want to have access to the top of this mountain so we could look down on our base, which, as you can see, looks completely different now. So I will go over there. Let's see. So we have our cow farm here. We already have a shitload of cows stuffed in here. So our steak is solved. So we have plenty of steak now. As you can tell, we are day 91 now, so slowly approaching day 100. Let's get away from there. I did go ahead and make 2 more wheat fields. I want to try and find a way to make it sort of like a shape or something. We'll figure out something better than a heart. But as you can see here now, we have this giant lake in the backside of our home. We can go inside and look. It looks pretty good to me. I still need to dig down a few layers, but nothing too crazy. And in our bedroom, we need to get a piece of wool so we can decorate our room better. But I love the open windows and how we can see out further. And obviously, we still need to decorate our house, but I will worry about that in a minute. But or maybe next episode, we will see, because I want to get that bridge going. So as you can see, we have made it pretty flat all the way through. So now we are going to go to those furnaces over there. I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, I do have some cobble smelting right in here into stone, which I'm turning into stone brick, because we are going to use brick for the outline of we're going to use brick for the main blocks of our wall. And right here, we're going to have spruce logs on the exterior. So we're going to go ahead and lay, and I want to also have a tower right here, but I'll build those towers. So let's go ahead and lay the wall out all the way over to the furthest point. It's okay if we do that as well, because obviously we're going to be going about, I think 6, maybe 5. I'm probably going to do 6 blocks, and then we're going to have the walkway along that as well. So right here, this will be a stone or a spruce log pillar right here. So there's going to be a 5-block wall with spruce pillars. I'm sorry. So every 5 blocks there's going to be spruce pillars that are going to sort of be supporting. And I think that we are going to cut into here and make this maybe like a stable or some storage, and we'll do the same thing eventually up here. But I am going to do a time lapse bringing the wall up to here, and then I will come back once we're building the towers, because I'll probably have a tower over there, right here, and up there somewhere. But I'm going to go ahead and lay out the wall. So I know that's pretty, I'm just going to be looking down a bunch. So yeah, I'm going to go to bed, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I get done with the wall. Alrighty, we are finished with this portion of the wall. I know I still need to build this tower and knock out all this dirt. We'll get to that, but I'm thinking it looks pretty good for now. I'm really proud of it. I know it's not the best looking wall. There's still a few spots that could be improved. Like, I know that I miscounted this wall right here, so we could always go back and fix that later on. I'm not really necessarily too worried about that. And I put this little window here, just some sort of a, it's not perfect, but I think it looks really good, and I'm really proud of it. It took me a lot longer to do than I am proud to admit. Not this portion. This portion was relatively easy, but going up on the mountain, that was really difficult, just to sort of keep everything even looking. I sort of use these oak logs, or spruce logs, I keep calling them oak logs, as pillars to sort of act like a reinforcement. And then I took out these stairs right here going down, because I thought that just looked a little goofy. But on the inside of the wall, we have a nice hallway. So it's very plain in here. Like I said, I wanted to keep it as thin as possible so we didn't get, an absurd looking, square looking wall. But over here we have a nice platform that we can obviously easily hop up and take a look at anything down there. But I think this is pretty cool looking. And then this tower, I might bring that up even with this tower. I think that would look really good. So we'll have 2 even towers, and then we could just build like a gatehouse or something down there, not necessarily a gatehouse, but just a gate, and further open this up to expansion. Now, when we do go up here, I'm going to work on making it as flat as possible. I know I said I wanted it at Y95. Let's take a look out of this window. Cool little views, the cherry blossom trees in the distance. So I know I said I wanted to, and I am, but we're breaking it up into chunks, right? And now we need to go to sleep. Of course we do. So we're going to flatten, like, it is a rather large mountain top here that we are going to be flattening to expand our base and everything. So we will probably go at an angle here and just sort of, I will do some scouting after I build the bridge, because that's what we're going to work on now after we go to sleep. But we're going to be building the bridge from here all the way to the village, so we no longer have to swim. And I guess I could do a diagonal, but I think it'll just look the best here, and I think it'll fit here well, along with this little, I guess we'd call this little guard tower. So I'm going to edit on over to the house. Alrighty, let's go to bed. I still do need to get some wool, but I'm mainly just trying to focus on getting the terraforming of the base done, since obviously that's going to be the biggest thing that we do. And after we get the terraforming done, then we could start building cool things. Like, I mean, I guess this wall is technically a build, but it still has some imperfections, like, what's going on over there. But it's Minecraft. Nothing's going to be perfect, and I'm not aiming for perfection. So I think having slightly goofy looking builds is part of the game, and it gives it a little bit of charm. So now we're going to build this bridge, and that gap right there is higher than right here, but it might look like maybe 5 or 6 blocks higher. So let's go ahead and try and find an estimation. I'm trying to, let's see, I'm not going to fill this in. I think that'll just look the best. So let's see, I think we are, let's go for right here. Let's go ahead and, what do we have? X3, 31, negative 3123. We'll just do 4. I think, you know, the village roads are 3. So actually let's do a 3 stair path, and we'll go ahead and frame it with some stone brick stairs. As you guys are seeing, stone brick is my favorite brick to build with. I love it. So that's what I like to frame things with. And so we're just gonna do this right up here. And so that does look, I'm trying to think about how I want it to look on the other end. I don't want it to necessarily, you know what? Yeah, we'll just have this bridge go up 5, and then we'll just have it meet that point over there, at least somewhere over there. So let's just, what do we got? 3. Of course, I place the stairs in front of me all the time. You guys should be used to that by now. So let's see. We did that. It's 3. Got to remove that torch. There's 4. This should be 5 if I'm correct. We'll go down here and just be safe about it so we're not risking anything. No need to risk losing our world during a construction project. And I'm trying to think if maybe we want like one of those support pillars in the middle. I think that would look really cool, but again, just how tall this bridge is going to be getting up there. I mean, I will figure it out, right? But if I do a support pillar, I might time lapse a little bit of that and come to you guys in the middle of that. But we'll worry about that once we get done with this bridge. So let's see, we're gonna, my gosh, started saying that with a little bit of an accent there. Anyway, there we go. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more stair. I think we'll start working across from here. So we do need another, just one more. One more layer. Good, good, good. Okay, up. This freaking mouse. Oh, that's what happens when you have a old ace mouse. Okay, so now we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we can have the actual bridge be. So let's go get some stone real quick, because I don't think we have enough to bridge completely, or I'm not necessarily 100% sure, and I just want to. We have a bunch of stone still. And I have a bunch of cobble that if I need to smelt into stone, we can. So, I mean, we are running a little low on that, but I'll do that in between episodes so we're not having to just sit here waiting for stone to smelt. I mean, like, that's, Jesus. I'm trying to get better about my editing on when to do that and whatnot. But like I said, let's start bridging. And this is where things can get a little bit dangerous. There's a cave down there that I do want to explore. We will get back into the mines. I know, as you can see, we are at day 112. I survived 100 days, guys. I did it. So I don't know if I should make my thumbnail like a big 100 with confetti, or I don't, you know. Oh, man. I guess, you know, I don't know. Those videos, they must be really just pushing the pace, not doing any builds or anything. I don't even know. I guess I should watch them. Maybe I should watch before I talk about them. But I don't know. Like, how many times have I just said, I don't know? Goodness. Okay, we have bridged across. There's our successful bridge. Now we're going to go. We can actually. Yeah, 1. No. Okay. Yeah, wait. No, that's perfect. Okay, since it is 3. Just trying to think here. Let's actually get rid of this freaking tree. I thought we did it wrong, but you know, you constantly are needing to Come on. Yeah, get rid of my green book. All right. Now it's gone. Don't you hate that whenever you do that? And the tree just has one block left for you. It's like, are you kidding me? Okay, so it is right here. Now we just work our way back. Gotta find the right spot. I'm not gonna be doing any drag clicks or anything like that. I'm not into freaking esports, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not a competitive gamer, so. You know, I used to play Call of Duty, but never competitively. All right, look at those fish swimming down there. We are about to be done with the bridge. And again, we are going to fill this in with spruce, which I have to go get. Now, this isn't going to be the final design of it, obviously, because we are going to need to get underneath of it somehow, which I think we're going to do with dirt. So we're just going to, I'm going to edit to, all right, we got the spruce planks. We got plenty of spruce planks. Try saying that 10 times fast. We have plenty of spruce planks in our inventory now. So now we're just going to walk across and try and get over the water. We'll just crouch until we are over the water so we don't prematurely fall. Because, you know, gosh, me and falling, I do tend to fall a lot in this game. So I'm really just, I guess, careless when it comes to fall damage. And that'll probably be the end of me in this world. Even though the pillagers were the end of me in the last world, which I'm still kicking myself in the butt for not getting that on camera. So I feel like I've been making a pretty good pace in this world to get to where I was in that last world. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely further along in this world than I was in that last world. It's just I was just biting off too big of chunks, right? Like it'd be like if I was doing all of that terraforming, all of this terraforming, all of that, the wall, and then that top of that mountain. That's basically what I was doing in that last world for some context, maybe. If you want to go watch that last series, I sort of broke down what I was going to be doing. In episode 10, I believe. Yeah, episode 10, obviously, because that was the last episode I was able to do before I died. But I was bit off a lot. And I think that sort of hindered my ability, not necessarily hindered my ability to create things, but it definitely put me in the wrong mindset to have when trying to make videos. I was trying, I should probably watch some of the 100-day videos to just see what they're even like, right? I guess it's not necessarily weird. I mean, people do it all the time, right? I'm sure if you look up episode 1 of a hardcore series, you'll see plenty of episodes of people starting these things daily. So it's definitely not unheard of for somebody to not have seen a hardcore series, I think, but definitely weird, I think, for maybe, I'm not sure. Let's get back to the house, but again, we probably are going to be, we definitely are going to be playing Zelda after this because I'm not going to lock myself into Minecraft. Like my profile picture is not, it's a mountain with the beautiful blue suede fabric, I guess. I forget I think it was Yandex. So if you go to these stock photo sites, you have to pay like an absurd amount for the stock photo. And of course, I'm not gonna freaking do that for a profile picture, right? Like, come on, like, what do you want $13 for a picture of blue suede fabric? Like, get out of here, right? So I just you just do like a reverse image search in Yandex, and you're able to like get like the highest image size, 4K quality image of it. Even though PC or computer images typically aren't labeled like that, like the dimensions, I'm not necessarily sure how that works. So I don't want to speak on something I don't really know about, but from what I remember, like if I wanted to look up a high quality, right, you'd have to search high res, HIREZ, to get the highest quality photo. And I don't really remember having an issue with quality back in the day. You know what I mean? Now, if I try and watch like a 480p video or look at a an image from back then. It's just, it hurts my eyes. But back then I didn't, you know, I don't know. It's weird how we adjust to things. You know what I mean? Like whenever I remember when I'm going to be really dating myself here. Not necessarily, but the walls, we got to go get the walls. But I remember when I switched the standard AV cables in my PlayStation 3 for composite cables, because I got a Element HD TV from Walmart. This was 2009. So like, if you know the Element brand, you know, it was no high-end brand. I don't even know if they still make them, but must have been like a 40-inch Element TV. I'm not even sure if it was HD or 1080p full HD, but I remember the first time I got some composite cables for my PlayStation 3 and playing, what was it? I think it was Modern Warfare. It might have been World at War, Modern Warfare 2 at the time. I'm not really sure at what point in 2009 we were at. It might have been Modern, no, because my birthday's in early October, so it was just right before the release of Modern Warfare 2. So to give you some context, so I was able to play Modern Warfare 2 in full HD. Like, that was my first full HD gaming experience, so that was insane. And just the jump from that was like, I will never, you know, going from 1080p to 4K, yeah, you do notice the jump, but it just it doesn't hit as hard as going from that original standard definition. I guess it would have been 480p, right? To, you know, you're playing, you know, Dome, Call of Duty World at War Dome, and on 480p on a CRT. I guess I would have, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, it was a blast. You know what I mean? I had a great time, but, you know, that upgrade was astonishingly insane. So let's go ahead and make some more walls so we can finish out our bridge, and then we'll get on the underside. And I think we're going to have to do, we got some stone in there, so we're good on that. Let's go ahead and make as many walls as we can. Let's just go with 6 for now. No, that's not going to be enough. Let's build out this 24 that we have here. 60. Okay, we'll try 60, and then that should get us there on one end. If not, then we will obviously build some more. I guess I should probably be keeping a better count of the blocks I'm traveling in the game. Or I guess we already did this side, so we only need to come back. Having extra stone walls doesn't hurt, because we're obviously going to be expanding that wall. I don't know why they showed up as brick in the replay. I'm still figuring that out. I mean, I guess I'm doing that in a very strange way. Probably not the intended way, but, you know, I just can't figure out the FFmpeg download, and I already have FFmpeg downloaded. You know, I've downloaded it for something else. I think something with my Plex server, which I don't even really use anymore, but so yeah, I don't know if that's like conflicting or what's going on. So I think I want to do every 5, right, like that. Let's do some spruce to mix it up a little bit before we get on the underside, because I know we are going to need more spruce logs. We're going to need everything, but before we get under there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll cut that out. Boom. Not edit wise, I was just meaning we'll punch the wall out. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and punch out every 5 along the way. Okay, I'm going to chop down some of these trees. We got to this point, and I still need to do this. And look at that. Works out perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down some of these trees right here, and I will... Alright, I think that's going to be fine for now. That villager is stuck. How do we get him out? Let's work on that, actually. Yeah, come on, buddy. Right over here. There you go. Now he can be free. You're free. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. I feel like Superman. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even like Superman. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Just not really. I mean, I guess I do like superheroes. I want to see Infinity, what is it, Infinity War? What's that movie called? I can't even remember what the fucking Avengers movie is coming out. All I know is Infinity Vision. A Doomsday. Jesus. Infinity War. The hell was that? Was that him? Sorry about that. You know, that's what you get here at this channel is retarded takes. Retarded comments. You know what I mean? You're like, what is this guy saying? You know what I mean? If you like that, subscribe. Stick around. I'm not going to stop. I'll still be here. Regardless if you guys stick around or not. Just know that I will always... Okay. I'm always going to be on my YouTube channel, obviously. I don't plan on just deleting this. So let's go ahead and torch up the logs. And it's about to be nighttime, so we should get a nice cool shot of this from our home. And I know I said I wanted to get the underside of the bridge done. We will. Don't worry. Don't worry. We just need to... I just need to finish this. Just want to make this look good. And we'll have these trees cleared out. I went ahead and cleared out the trees along the path. So let's go back and just look at our base from a distance here. I know it's not really... It doesn't really look very... you know, it doesn't really look like I have a lot of room over here, but trust me, once we get up there, we will have plenty of room. And I like this little amphitheater thing going on here. I know this is our biggest threat because I have seen pillagers coming from the ocean. I don't know what it is that they have for me. They keep trying to hunt me down and, you know, end our world. I don't, you know, it is what it is, but it's just very, oh no. Okay. So now this is why we come out here. So we could probably have that spruce log going all the way down to act as a pillar. We'll add another layer of stone down, but that's sort of making me want to also extend those spruce logs downward as well. Now, since we've already laid that stone out, that might be a little bit challenging to work around, but we will figure it out. So we don't have any stone stairs. So let's actually go ahead and I'll show you guys where I've been keeping the cobble. Go ahead and put all this crap away. So we're going to go ahead and get some more cobble and start to smelt some more. Because I think we're going to need some more stone stairs. Oh yeah, we definitely are going to need a few stone stairs. Nothing crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have copper in here, but just to make sure, no stone stairs. Oh, there they are. Okay, so we are good on stone stairs, but we'll still start smelting more cobble anyway, because might as well. Let's wait for the sun to go down so we can get a nice shot. Still just sort of keeping the cows crammed in there because I still have plenty of food. So we got our beef. We got our beef steak. Just look at the guard shack. So yeah, I definitely do think that will look a lot better with another layer, and then we'll have the spruce logs going 3 down in that case. I'm just trying to... Maybe that doesn't... This is what I'm saying. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking this too much, so... Overthinking this too much. So you know what? Let's go to bed. Let's get another layer of stone under there. We'll see what that looks like with 1 spruce log. And yeah, we'll go from there, right? So I know I've said like 7 times I need to get more wool, and I feel like if I put stone brick in this house, it will look too much like my other house, but we really haven't done too much with the house yet. And I do want to replace the glass with glass pane, but I think that would mean filling in this wall because we do need the ladder to go up. So I'm not... And I don't want to have another just random pillar coming out of the ground that's not level with a wall. So I don't know if I don't think you can put a ladder on top of glass pane. So I don't want to do that again because I don't want to embarrass myself, to be honest with you. But I guess it doesn't really embarrassing myself. Anyway, so let's head over to the stoves or the ovens. To put or I guess the furnaces, if we want to be technical, to put our, let's get the, oh, we already have, look at that, I was already thinking ahead. Just needed to harvest. Let's go ahead and make some bricks. Boom. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and just deposit the cobble in the chest for now. Get some dirt out, and then we're gonna go ahead and also just start filling this in. Now, I think the best way to do this is going to be to dirt bridge from right here, like just even with it. I'll just do that. So yeah, so that way I can just get complete access to the underside. So let's go ahead and dirt on over. This is just the safest way I can think of to do it. If you guys know a better way to build this out, or how, if you guys have a better way to build this out, please let me know in the comments how you would have done it. And I would, you know, I'll give that a shot, or you can upload a video of yourself doing it and link it in the comments and I'll check it out. You know, I think that'd be cool. Just get a community build session going. As far as our single player worlds, you know what I mean? Obviously I haven't played multiplayer Minecraft in multiple years. So I do not know really much about that. I know I'll show you guys my friends list on here. It's fucking empty. I'm surprised it doesn't sync up with my Xbox friends, but I guess that would make sense since this is the Java edition, so it's like a different system probably. I don't know. But, you know, I'm not sure if I was on Bedrock. If my Xbox friends would probably show up on Bedrock as well. But if we ever play on Xbox again, which I don't see happening, to be honest, you know, my gamer tag is Lance Mountain. It's the same as my YouTube channel. Same on PlayStation, except it has an underscore in between Lance and Mountain. So if you want to add me on PlayStation, again, I haven't turned that thing on in a few months, so it might. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever even play a PlayStation game, to be honest with you. It just, there's no real, or you don't really need them, right? Like, I mean, I guess if I wanted to play, I don't want to play God of War because I don't want to play that new game coming out. Sorry if that offends you. I just have no freaking interest in playing as what's her nuts. Just, I don't care. So I'm not buying it. I'll fucking play Minecraft. So yeah. As long as they keep doing crap like that, like I said, there's really nothing that's piqued my interest as far, well, besides Dawn of War 4 I want to play. And that's coming out here very soon. But on the PlayStation side anyway, there's nothing really that's piqued my interest. I think it's just been a major flop. Like I said, I just bought a 4K Blu-ray player. That's what I consider it, you know what I mean? As anyway. I just bought a $500 4K Blu-ray player, so you know they got their fucking money from me, I guess. So they won in the end. But fucking Sony, right? Jesus. Like why do they always do that crap? You know what I mean? Like I had given them, I guess I had given them some sort of loyalty ever since my 360s were red ringing. I guess I could. I'll put that picture up from my Facebook of my I don't even remember what my arcade 360 that was just fucking red ringing over and over again. I had to wrap that thing in a bath towel, stick toothpicks in the exhaust fans, and wrap it in a bath towel to. I forget what I was doing. You know, I was just getting it to play at that point. You know, for however long it would stay on. Usually about 15 minutes, and then it just dies. So. I forget how many times I had sent that in for repair, at least twice, I think. And then my mom was like, fuck it, you guys, well, to me and my brother anyway, she was like, fuck it, you guys aren't playing that shit anymore. You know, it's always breaking. So I think the Slims had just come out at a cheaper price, the PS3 Slims anyway. So I didn't have a fat PS3. I know those things look really fucking sick in my opinion. I think those are awesome looking, but I always wanted one. My aunt's husband at the time had one that was just fucking dope. I mean, well, I guess it was just a fat PS3, right? But like it had the little door that you could flip open with all the extra ports and shit. I thought that was just the coolest fucking thing in the world. But I saw him play GTA 4 on that thing, but he was I guess I shouldn't I shouldn't expose my aunt's business on the internet, but he was like living a double life. Fucking crazy story, but not my story to tell. But just a little just a little backstory on that. But you know, it was my former uncle showed me the fat PS3 for the first time, so I guess that's cool. It's a lot worse that could happen with former uncles, right? So fucking feel bad for you, Tony, if that's you. Hello, Tony. If there's a Tony that's watching, he's probably like, what the fuck? But okay, let's get back up here. I guess we could just go to the I built that freaking amphitheater to make this easier on myself, and here I am. So yeah, I don't think that looks necessarily bad. Definitely feel like we need something in the middle, but for the time being, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a pretty cool looking bridge. Now we can go over to the village and say hello to our villager friends, because I'm going to be doing some research into villager trading to not necessarily, I'm just going to be looking it up to see what it's about, right? To get an insight more on the trading of villagers and how that works to get the best enchantments in the game, because I've heard from several places that villager trading is how you get the enchantments that you want and the best enchantments in the game. Like what is even happening here? Weird. What are you torturing these people? Is a fucking blacksmith? Look at that. I do not know how I feel about this cow design. I'm not even sure what biome I'm in. I guess that should tell you everything. Look at that grave. Or at least that's what I call them, as graves. In the villages, if you see these stone mounds, that's where a former villager perished. So, just letting y'all know. Then we have the Bell of Doom here. So another tour of the village that we first came to. But now, you know, with our bridge done, we can go back into the mines and look for some diamonds, because I think that's what we want to do. Obviously I want to get some diamonds, but because before I do my next major terraforming project, I will be honest with you, I don't want to do that shit with copper tools anymore. That is brutal. I know that I did that whole fucking breakdown, which, you know, like who the fuck do I think I am, right? A damn education Minecraft YouTuber, but I'm over here giving breakdowns on the tool speed. But anyway, I want to get diamonds so we can have better tools, obviously diamond tools, right? I'm going to do okay, let me just, so I'm not getting all over the place all at once. This spot up here needs to be cleared out to Y95, right? And let me just give you guys some context, because I want to build cool things, like small things, like a post office, right? Like a historic post office, something like that. And just have whatever the first White House was in Philadelphia. I don't even know what that was called. I guess I'm a shitty American for not knowing that, but at least I know the original capital was in Philadelphia, or I still remember that, I guess, because, you know, like, if you're American, you were taught that. At least I hope. So it will be continuing. Well, so this is where it will continue to, is all the way up here. I guess we can bring it out here if I really wanted to, but I just want to have a whole sort of view of this little village here. And yeah, we can go out from, I mean, the spore seems very sprawling. Obviously, I don't know for sure, but we'll be building stuff over here. You know what I mean? So let's get back to the base before it gets too dark and we fuck ourselves. Let's see. Let's go. Because we've been doing pretty good about not really running into any dangers or anything. Obviously, I've been playing it fairly safe. I know I've been in the replays. I have seen the pillagers over here a few times, and they just haven't. I don't know if that's replay mod or like what, you know what I mean? Like I said, it was pretty glitchy in the time lapse of this wall here, because they had the walls up there being brick. Now I don't know if that's because I have the diagonal walls. I have diagonal walls, glass pane, and fences. As you can see, that's not normal, but I think it looks cool, and we'll be doing cool designs with that. You can best believe, because if I want to do realistic designs, we're going to need to go at diagonals, right? Not curves, but diagonals. And I know you can do that with blocks, but with the walls, glass pane, and fences, it really allows you to do... I mean, I've just scratched the surface with it, really, but so far, I think it's allowed us to do some really cool things. So let's go to sleep. Let's wake up. Let me check out the inventory and see exactly what needs managed. So we just need to put some stone away. Okay, let's go over to the stone chest by the wall, and yeah, we're gonna go down into the mines next. We're going back. We're going to return to the mine shaft, which is right there, and eventually we will have a better entrance for that mine shaft. Oh, look, a nice little black cat coming to curse our video. Yeah, I know, it's probably not the best we go back in there. And that's a bad omen right there, if you ever ask me. So we got the village warden's hut, but that's where the mine shaft is, and we will hopefully have a better entrance there, unless this black cat omen is really going to curse us, which hopefully it won't. Let's put the stone away, and we have plenty of food. Like I said, we have plenty of food, stacks on stacks. So we'll build one more axe, and then we will get going into that mine shaft. So let's go ahead, plop, 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 plop. A wood. Okay, got that managed. Now let's head back over here. Let's get our copper. We're going to build one more axe, and we're going to grab some torches. Well, we're going to grab some sticks to make torches. And yeah, then we will head back into the mine shaft. So let's grab our torches, or sticks. Sorry, let's rank up there. No, we didn't even rank up. Let's go ahead, just make one axe. We'll do a half. All these torches, there we go. I guess I should have said we would have just built out the rest of the copper. So let's put that there. Let's grab our birch boat, and let's head on over to the mine shaft. So I know I said eventually we will. I want to see if we can. I know in the past you weren't able to take a boat onto 1 block high water. Okay, well, look at that. So it does work, but it doesn't look the best, obviously. We'll get a better view of our home from this angle. But now we have access to all of this waterway, even going out into the ocean. And now when we do clear this out, I do plan on having this all be, I guess I don't, so we don't have access to the rest of the waterway yet. Look at me looking like a damn goofy goober. SpongeBob, The Odyssey reference. That was a pretty crazy thing that I saw recently, that the SpongeBob movie is basically just The Odyssey. Still haven't seen The Odyssey in theaters, probably won't. Yeah, I don't know. Don't have a babysitter, I guess. That's just the excuse I'm going to use, even though I go see movies all the time. What am I doing? There we go. Boom. So, but I do have the Troy 4K. What is this? This fucking cat. Okay. The bad omen. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I like cats, but not that one. That one's giving me the heebie-jeebies. So we do need to find our way down to the lowest level. So I should have there should technically be safe, because we do have it well lit. So I would be I'm not going to be surprised if there's mob spawns, but let's make our way to that, I guess, underground ravine. That's under here. It's over. I still remember my way. No, I guess I don't. It's this one. Yeah. Slightly off by 1 turn. So this is where they should be spawning in pretty crazily. Let's go ahead and cut that out to just get a better, yeah, creeper, skelly. I suppose I should make a bow, but there they are. They're aggroing onto me pretty instantly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even clear all this out. I guess we have to try, right? The whole point. Oh, Jesus. Okay, come here, buddy. God bless. He's got aimbot. Yeah, that dude is just coming out sniping. Where you at? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. All right, real risky moments here. My God. Yeah, look at that. He's almost taking us out. There we go. Take his bow. I need to fill in that top hole there. That's too much of a liability. Oh my goodness. Risking the world, risking it for the biscuit here. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, of course, and I can't even hit my shot. Double miss. Jeez. Okay. Sorry, I had to take the moment of silence there because this shit is getting risky. I guess we just got to do it one torch at a time, huh? A torch at a time. So, if that's how they want to do it, we'll do it that way. That's fucking fine. Plop. Last thing I want to be doing is getting stuck. Mr. Gold Armor. Retake our torch. Boom. Oh my goodness. What in the world is... I don't know how I missed that shot. I guess if you want to... I probably did miss it. I'm just going to be a... DSP skill issue, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess I am bad at this game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it doesn't mean I don't love it and enjoy it. But maybe we can get some entertainment out of watching me fucking dealing with all these damn mobs. The creeper, yeah, that's the one I want to avoid. Okay, cave spider. You're asking yourself, why is he doing this to himself? Because this is important. This is an important area. Got the creepers underneath of us. If we can light up this, we can get so many materials, I'm telling you. And we can pretty much get a gateway to the underside, you know, or to the lower levels of the world pretty freely just by lighting one of these up. So let's actually go ahead. We're gonna make some deep progress into it. Just fucking run and yeah, there's the creepers up there. Now, I don't know if they will technically despawn. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping and praying they will, but damn cave spider. Oh my. Shit's kind of stressful, honestly. Yeah, take him out. Take him out. There you go. Take him out. Oh my god. These fucking skeletons. Skeletons in hardcore are no fucking joke. They're not here to fuck around. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we are just in the belly of the beast now. In the belly of the fucking beast. In the belly of the beast. In the belly of the beast. Alright, run, run, run. Out, out, out. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh fuck. No, that was the last arrow. There it is. Okay. Calm down, calm down. Fuck, he could have knocked me out. That could have been bad. There we go. Breathe. Whew. Okay. I know it's getting risky for the biscuit, but that's okay, as I feel like we are doing a good job lighting it up. I don't even know. That is so many mobs. Like, that is absolutely insane. We might, okay, you know what? Let's go back up to the surface, because I just don't think I'm equipped to handle this yet. And like I said, I'm not going to be using the shield. Just that pure stubbornness and cockiness on my end. You will never see me build a fucking shield. Actually, let's head back up, just because I just want to emphasize. This is where we saw the chicken jockey. So I just, yeah. So let's head back to base. Oh my God. And I'll meet you guys back at the house. Okay, we are back home. After that, what did we even get? We got one spider eye, 2 gunpowder, a damn near broken bow, a bone, and 2 rotten flesh. What a trip. So I think we are just going to go back into that mine shaft and just maybe go to, we'll worry about it when we get to there, but we're going to go down lower. So instead of going left into the ravine, we're going to go right down into the mine shaft even more. And I think that's where we're just going to start our way down to Y minus 59 for diamonds, because I think that's obviously our next goal. So I just need one of these, and I need some iron. So let's go ahead and just give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Now you need 2 of them. So if I ever do this right here, right, I will not do that. Just not that I don't know how. It's just out of pure stubbornness, I guess, to make it even more difficult for viewers' entertainment. I will not be using a shield. It'll be a 100% classic playthrough with the only thing going in this slot being torches or a map or maybe some other block. I don't know. We can do a double axe going here. So yeah, we'll do that. Actually, I like that a lot. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to end it. Tomorrow we will be going down into the mine shaft for diamonds. So if you guys liked that episode, please like and subscribe. That is the wall. YouTube thinks you guys will like this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.